Hello, fellow gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Bargain Bin Reviews. I'm the Bargain Bin Hobo, and it's time to play some video games. Speaking of video games, if you're ever down in Colorado Springs, I urge you to check out the store Video Games down on Village 7 Road. They're a small little hole-in-the-wall store, but they cater to modern gamers and retro gamers, and they're really nice and friendly. I'm sure they'd appreciate your patronage. You can find the address in the description below. If you do go there, tell them the Hobo sent you. You probably won't get a discount, but I'm sure they'll know who you're talking about. So with the shameless plugging out of the way, it's time to start the review. You know what, guys? I'm tired of being the hero. I mean, you might get stuff from it, like the girl or the animation of the people you save, but where's the fun in that? Now I want to be evil and, well, not evil, but somewhere between evil and good. Despicable. I want to be despicable. And we have a game let's do just that. We have Despicable Me on the PS2. This is the PS2 version I have, but it also came to Wii and a DS game spin-off, but also had several mobile games. Man, the minions are crazy popular, and it all started here. Developed by Monkey Bar Games and published by D3 Publisher, Despicable Me is a side-scrolling puzzle platformer. So now, the formalities are out of the way, and you all know what that means. It's time to hobo up! The story for Despicable Me follows the movie very well. Gru is an aspiring villain and he's tired of being upstaged by his rival Vector, so he sets out to become the #1 villain by stealing the moon. The game follows the movie story very closely, with the exception of the children being absent and a few other minor differences. So, like I said, the game story follows the movie pretty well. I really skipped over a lot of stuff because I figured most of you have seen the movie already. Wait, you haven't seen the movie? What the hell are you doing watching my video then? Get out of here, go! Stop the video now, go watch the movie, and then come back. Go on, go! Now for the rest of you who have seen the movie, let's carry on with the gameplay. As stated previously, Despicable Me is a side-scrolling puzzle platformer where you take control of Gru, and you need to steal parts for your rocket ship so you can go steal the moon. Gru is aided in this quest by his 4 guns. The air gun, which inflates things, the freeze ray, which freezes things, the magnet gun, which magnetizes things, and the web gun, which makes things sticky. Gru can switch between these guns on the fly, and all of them have infinite ammo. He starts his quest with just the air gun and freeze ray, but gets the other 2 as he progresses in the story. The 4 guns are also used to affect the environment. For example, the freeze ray can freeze pistons so you can safely walk under them, as well as cool down hot platforms so you can safely walk on them, among other uses you'll have to discover for yourself. And as if the guns weren't enough, Gru also can use and abuse his minion army to get through puzzles. There's 3 different formations of minions which you can use. There's a single minion, the minion tower, which is 5 minions standing on top of each other, and the minion wheel, which is 5 minions in a wheel formation. The minion formations can also be affected by your gun. For example, the air gun on a single minion will inflate him so he can hit stuff above Gru, on a tower, knocks it over to make a bridge, and the wheel makes it fan. You'll have to experiment with the formations and guns to see what other formations do when affected by different guns. The journey will take Gru through 3 locales: his own lab, although that's where he visits the least, Vector's lab, and the Bank of Evil. Now there's 3 kinds of rooms Gru will have to play through. The first are platforming rooms, where Gru will need to get to the end unharmed. Yes, this is a one-hit kill kind of game. There's also puzzle rooms, where Gru will need to use his minions to solve puzzles, and then there's despicable rooms. The despicable rooms are where Gru can be, well, despicable. You see, these rooms have things we can mess up, enemies he can attack but can't attack him, etc. And doing this will increase your despicable rating. And if you max out your despicable rating for a level, you get some cool bonuses. The final type of stage are the flying stages. In these, you control Gru's ship. He must fly behind the minion ship to keep it safe from enemy turrets, enemy ships, and other dangers. I have to be honest, I didn't like these stages very much because you can die very easily. You see, enemy ships take a lot of hits to destroy, but you only take a few hits to destroy, same goes for the minion ship, and you also lose if you get too far away from said minion ship. Now these parts aren't impossible, the checkpoints are pretty frequent, and there are infinite lives, and when you do pass the checkpoint, you actually get your health back as with the minion ship, so this is more of a part about patience and perseverance. If you have the patience, you will beat these levels, they're not undoable. And while the grind iron is still hot, there's one more I'd like to address, although it's very minor in comparison to the flying stages, and that's aiming. You aim with the left analog stick, and that's also how you move. It's not really bad when you get used to it, but until you do, you're going to have a little trouble. But just have to play with it a little bit, and then you'll be aiming and moving like a pro in no time. The gameplay is pretty solid, the game overall is challenging but fair. Those flying stages though, if they were up to me, they'd have been left on the cutting room floor, but again, that's just me. If you like them, cool. Now, to wrap it up the presentation. Graphically, the game is just alright. This is one of the dying breaths with the PS2, and it does not do anything to even remotely push the graphical limits of the PS2, so it really could have been better, but also could have been worse. Again, just alright. As far as voice acting goes, the back of the box claims that Steve Carell voicing Gru in this game as well as in the movie. Is that true? It sounds like it, but I'm not sure if that's really him. But Rube does talk a lot. He talks when he dies, he talks when he start. He talks a lot during the game, and a lot of his lines are pretty funny, I will admit. A lot of times he talks to you, the player, basically yelling at you for messing up. It's actually pretty funny, but the novelty does wear off toward the end. It does kind of get annoying by that point. The music for the game is also pretty good. It really fits the theme pretty well. They didn't really use any songs from the movie, save for the theme, but, you know, it still works pretty well overall. So that's Despicable Me. All laid out nice and pretty right there for you. Now we're going to put a rating on it, over here. How's the game look? Let's be honest, this game could have looked a lot better. It's a late entry PS2 game. This is not pushing the limits of the hardware at all. That being said, it doesn't look horrible. It looks good. I mean, everything looks like it should, but it could have looked better. How does it play? You know, it plays pretty good. My main gripes were the flying stages and the aiming, but then again, once you get used to those things, they're not so bad. So, the rating here is Hobo approves. And with that, we close the book on yet another episode of Bargain Bin Reviews. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hobo, out!